The next question is about inferential statistics. We start from correlation between quantity and advert. Recall that we assess each one by putting $sign before the name. So the correlation result is 0.98. This shows there is a high positive correlation between the quantity and the advert. But we can also go ahead and do a formal test. So the test will now check whether it is statistically significant. Here the alternate hypothesis is that the correlation is 0, which means no correlation. Now the null hypothesis is that the correlation is not equal to 0. That means there is correlation. Since the p-value is now significant, so we are going to reject the null hypothesis. So the alternate, we go with the alternate which says it's not equal to 0. That means the correlation is statistically significant. Now question C wants us to do a scatter plot of the variable. So using plot command. So this will bring a chart. So the chart here is because of the element. So this is a scatter chart. Also, we want to do the histogram of the quantity. So histogram can be for one item, while the plot will require. So this is the histogram for the quantity. So you can do the equivalent. So compare the histogram of advert. So I leave that one for you to do. Then box plot for quantity. So this is the box plot. So you can check internet on how to interpret. This is far from the middle. It means the data is not evenly distributed. So do the advert yourself. Then we can do a t-test to compare whether the mean of the quantity is significantly different from 200. So with this, the p-value, which is 0.01, is less than 0.05, which means at 5% significant. This test is significant, and it means the alternate hypothesis that the mean is not equal to 200 is what we go with. So the mean is far from 200. So that's what this is saying. Then you can do the same thing for advert. Then to do the test of whether the mean of quantity and a mean of advert are significantly different, so it will require test of difference between two means, and we use the test of quantity and advert. So with this one also, the p-value is significant at 5%, which means the true mean is not equal to 0, which means the mean are significantly different. So that's the end of the question. We move